Today I will be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta, part 3 of the reunion of season 9. In this episode, the cat was finally out of the bag, or should I say bizag, as Snoop Lion would say. So let's talk about it. So this week, things got real. I mean real good, real truthful, real everything. Just really real. And it was good as hell. So, okay, we started out with last episode, Candy's people had sent Portia a cease and desist letter. Now, I don't know if that's what it's called. I call it a shut the hell up and stop telling people I'm drugging you and trying to rape you letter. But I don't know what the legal term is. But she got one of those. Shut the hell up. So she says, I can't speak about this anymore since I got this letter. So I'm going to let my attorney speak for me. Now, I was hoping a real attorney walked in the room. But she said, Phaedra's my attorney. Now, right there was her mistake. Because everybody know, Phaedra don't win no cases. I'm just saying, that was a mistake right there. One of her many mistakes. But she turns to Phaedra and says, Phaedra, talk. And Phaedra said, I heard that you were going to drug and rape her. But now this is when the whole thing just turned on Phaedra. Portia said, no. And so she said, I heard that you had said this. You know, I heard it from someone. And Todd started mumbling, oh, get out of here. Of course, Kenya putting in her 5 cents. Shamia started saying something. Candy started saying something. So everybody started mumbling at one time. But Portia said, no. That's not what you told me. She tried it again. No, I said that. She said, you did not say that. Tell them what you told me. Because I asked you 2 days ago. Now, Portia was not letting Candy out of it. I'm not letting Phaedra out of this, which is really unusual. Because usually, Portia would stand up and start doing all the arguing. And we all know Phaedra would just sit there silent as a lamb, just like. But for some reason, and I don't know what made the tables turn, but Portia was not having it. She was like, that's not what you told me. She said, no, I heard. She said, no. You said, and she got really specific. And then she turned to her, she was in her face. Like, this is what you said. And then Candy jumps in and says, see, Portia, that's what I'm talking about right there. I'm going to do it because, you know, just the way I was saying, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's why I say she be manipulating you. You always let her run you. And then all of a sudden, Portia just took over. And she was like, no, that's not what you said. And then it's like, it hit her. And she started crying. She was like, oh my God. Now, I don't know if I believe this or not. Because she was silent before you never made her tell the story. So if it's true that it really just dawned on you that Phaedra has been lying this whole time, then you slow. There's something wrong with you. You slow. If you really didn't realize what was going on, because everybody knew what was going on. Everybody be like, why is Phaedra just sitting there quiet as hell? But Portia was arguing with Phaedra as if it just now dawned on her. It was crazy. And I was like, I don't know if I believe it. Until she got up, she walked out. She said she needed a break. Everybody got out, went their ways. Candy started crying. Portia started crying. Everybody was crying but Phaedra's ass. Phaedra was just sitting there. And then she went to go get her hair and makeup done. So the way I live my life, when something big like this goes down, when a lie is so big it can affect somebody's career, life, jail time, you know, when lies are so big, somebody's got to be the blame, child. Somebody got to be blamed, because you can't just let this go unchecked, because a little white lie maybe, but what lies to mess up people's coins, reputation, marriages. I don't know, few relationships with the kids and going to school. This lie was tremendous, and somebody got to take the blame for it, because that's just how I am. So I want to discuss to what degree does each individual take responsibility in this mess, because there's this degrees of responsibility here, okay? Because there's too much going on. First of all, it took me damn 25 episodes to get to the truth. That's too damn long. I'm mad I had to watch 25 episodes to get to the truth. Who's to blame? Okay, so yes, Phaedra. I don't even know why. I don't even know what Phaedra was trying to do. I mean, you're mad at Kandi for not being there at the beginning of your divorce, so you just want to take her down. You guys had a good relationship. I don't understand that. So right there, Phaedra, I changed my opinion from last week when I was like, I don't think she should be fired, because I want to see how she's going to get out of this. I didn't realize the degree of the lies. She need to be fired. I'm sorry. Because you can't just say anything about anybody. I mean, you could have took Kandi down, and the only reason you copped to it, and you half-ass copped to it, because you kept saying you heard it. You didn't really even cop to it. Andy tried to get you to cop to it. You would never say, I lied. You keep saying, I heard it. The only reason you even copped to hearing something in the streets is because at this point, Portia wasn't having it anymore. So you got to go, baby girl. Like, bye. I'm gonna miss the Dilla and the other cute one, but bye. You got to go. Now, let's talk about how much responsibility Portia plays in this. Okay. Portia, either you dumb as hell and greener than the green, which leads me to say, do you get off for being dumb? Like, if can I didn't know be an excuse? Like, can you kill somebody like I ain't know? No, you still have to carry the consequences of committing devious acts. And the devious act was trying to bring Kandi down. I just cannot just let your ass off. And I loved you, ED. You was my girl. But you just lose respect for me just for being a dumbass if you didn't know. And if you did know, then you participated in the whole thing. You guys came after Kandi with a vengeance. And so, while Phaedra should carry 100% and get totally fired off the show because that was some nonsense, you're going to have to carry a good 75. Like, I don't know if you should be fired, but I don't think anybody's going to make up with you too soon, because that was just messed up. So if you didn't know, you still have to suffer the consequences for being a dumbass. Now let's move on to the rest of the episode. So after everyone comes back from their dressing rooms and backstage or whatever, they came back. Phaedra gave a half-ass apology to Kandi. Portia apologized to Kandi. Candy's like, yeah, because that's how it would be too. Like, you don't get to just dog the hell out of me and say sorry and think all is forgiven. No, life don't work that way, child. Please. You know how I don't play. But then it makes it matters worse. Andy brings up this whole Johnny Winston situation, which even reminded me even how more dangerous Phaedra is. Phaedra's dangerous. Phaedra was coming after her, and she wasn't going to stop until she was gone. That's why I only say that Portia is 75% responsible, because she did finally back her in the corner. But for Portia doing that, child, she probably would have tried to get Candy's car repoed. Like, she wasn't going to stop. She was going to keep doing devious things, I guess, until she was broke, and I don't know, until her reputation was messed up. That's what she was trying. She's trying to mess up her reputation. So they talk about this whole Johnny Johnny situation. So he is Candy's ex-employee that's suing her for not paying he's suing Candy for not paying him overtime. I think she said too, it was like $100-something thousand. Now everybody knows Candy's rich. So, right there is ridiculous. Like, come on, please. But Andy asked Phaedra, were you doing this to get back at Candy? And of course, here she's still. Now, damn Portia crying all over the place. The ugly cry. Not one damn tear. Not even a fake one. You're like, you just squinch up like this, but nothing coming out. But still, like, if you're not looking close enough, you'll still think the person cried. She didn't even do. Not one time. He said, did you try to work with Johnny to bring Candy down? No, I don't even know him. He just came to me for some advice, and I gave him advice. And Andy was like, but you took him to another attorney. And she was like, he asked for advice, and yes, I did. And he was like, twice. No, she would not break. This girl is dangerous. That's why she's got to go. Because even if she would have been like, yeah, I was coming for you, Candy. I was so hurt, I just was, I don't know what happened. We all would have still hated you. But at least we would have had the truth. So, so the rumor is you're fired. I hope the rumor's true at this point. Pretty much, that was the episode. Candy was vindicated. 100%. Phaedra was left looking like a liar. Portia was left looking like a liar or a fool. Now, I'm not sure which one yet. And so that's what happened. So this was a very, 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 very good episode. I had to wait all these damn episodes to get to the bottom of it, but I'm glad the truth came out. But, that's Real Housewives of Atlanta. There's always drama popping off. That's why I love this show. But this one had to be the best because it really was a mystery. Like, it took me a long time to kind of figure things out. Like, it wasn't just laid on the table like usually when, Kim and Nene are just arguing. You just have to pick a side. This time I had to figure out who was telling the truth. So while Candy suffered and probably was stressed over the whole thing, it still was a very good season for a viewer. I know something wrong with my ass. But my sick ass will be back next season because this is my guilty pleasure. By far my favorite housewives of the franchise. The Atlanta girls are giving it to me. So thanks for another good season, guys. See you next season. Until then, bye.